On everybody, it's Kelly. What is ZBC 2001? If you hear a hum in the background, it's this fan right here. Yeah. Anyways, so today I finally got all the parts in for the upgrade. I'm waiting on my webcam, but my webcam really isn't an upgrade, it's just a better webcam. So I'm going to go through the RAM and the hard drive. I got my baggie of RAM. This will upgrade this computer up to 3 gigs of RAM, and you're thinking, oh, 3 gigs of RAM, that ain't shit nowadays. But for this particular computer, 3 gigs of RAM is fucking hauling ass. So, and then I have a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Now that'll massively increase the amount of storage space for this computer. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do this. Press this button down and slide it back. I'm doing this by myself, so I apologize if the camera angles are kind of weird or if it sounds kind of weird, so just bear with me. There you go, right there. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug these because I want this completely out of my way. Set it off to the side, like right over here. Now, what else I need to do is I need to remove the power supply. This is for installing the RAM. Now, everything about this computer is all very simple. It's all very click and... Oh, what am I getting stuck on here? Okay, it should be simple. Alright, hold on a second. I'm going to set you down, lean you up right here. There it goes. I'm going to set it right there. Okay. Now, and I think you should have just had a really good shot of me pulling out the power supply. Now, there are the sticks of RAM. I don't know if anybody can see them or not. Hold on, I'm going to pause this one, and I'm going to get something for better lighting. That should be better for the lighting. The sticks of RAM are right there, under that mess of cables and stuff. Now you're thinking, that looks pretty hard to get to. Nope, right there. That's all you gotta do. What I am replacing now is two sticks of 512. You pull these little levers down right there. I don't know how well you can see it. Let's see if I can get light. There we go. There's some more light. There's those little things right there. One's black, one's white. You pull it down. What they do is they hold the actual RAM in place. And that is how you pull a stick of RAM out. You go ahead and push these things down. Bloop. And once those are down, you should just be able to pull it out like that. Ta-da! I have now removed a 512 stick of RAM. Now, I'm going to put this little piece aside. I'm going to put it actually in the same bag as the new RAM. So, I'm going to pull out my new RAM. There's the new RAM. I'm sorry for the funny camera angles. Like I said, I'm doing this all by myself right now, and that causes an issue. Pick it up. Slide it in there. Now the new RAM is a lot smaller than the old RAM. So, alright, let me get one more stick out, which would be this white one right here. Comes out just like the other one. So go ahead and just slide that bad boy in there. And they can be used for other computers. Now here comes the fun part, figuring out which direction the seed goes in. It should be this direction. Oh, don't drop it. I don't know how well you guys can see it. I apologize if you can't see it very well. I am working with just my phone. Alright, you push it in, and you push it on each side. See, on each side, if you can see it. I will actually try to brighten this portion until you feel it lock in place. It now officially has 2 gigs of RAM in it. Now I'm about to put the second gig in, and this should exponentially increase the processing and abilities of my computer, I should be able to handle more of a workload than I was before. Now, you saw the processor upgrade in the episode before. That was a lot easier to shoot that episode when my dad was with me. That actually has exponentially increased the processing power of my computer also. I mean, a new processor alone will make your computer fly. Now, I now have 3.5 gigs of RAM in this PC. It's completely maxed out as far as the operating system can handle. I'm actually going to pop this last 512 out because it will not be used at all. It'll be just honestly sitting there, and the operating system will argue with me about it. So that is the RAM upgrade. Now, why I have it like this, I'm going to go ahead and do the hard drive. Alright, lock that back in place. And as far as the hard drive goes, you see the button right here? Push it down, pull back, and up. And there you go. I have now pulled out one of the hard drives. This is an 80 gigabyte hard drive. It's a really old hard drive. And it is going to be replaced with a 500 gigabyte hard drive. That is a big difference, folks. A massive difference. Now, I'm not going to make it my primary operating system yet, meaning, I actually have to move screws. So I need to get my screwdriver. Hold on a second. I'm going to give you a nice view. This kind of view I can go with. Okay. Trying to find something to prop against. There we go. I'm sorry if I'm a little crooked. It's the only thing I can really prop it against. I hope you guys can see me. If not, you probably just see my chin, which is okay too. Alright, I'm going to grab my tools and look for a Phillips head screwdriver, because what I have to do is I have to remove these 4 screws on each side. Actually, flathead will do just fine. Right here. There it goes. Because they have to be mounted into the side of the 500 gig in order to sit in this chassis. Each tower is completely different. Your tower is not even going to remotely look like mine unless you're rocking an HP Compact DC 5700. This is, I mean, you know, I'm showing you guys just honestly a really cool video of how to take what just more or less crap you have sitting around the house. If you don't think you have a good computer, you can take stuff and make it a lot better. My kids in the background are currently engaging in Mortal Kombat. I feel like playing the Mortal Kombat theme song whenever they get like this. So yeah, I hope this is at least somewhat instructive in the ways of of taking a lower end system and bringing it to its full potential. Because that's kind of my idea with this. It was to take a system that was crap and make it not so much crap. I mean, this will not be able to compete with modern computers. This is more or less would be qualify as a standard computer nowadays. Because as far as I see it, standard for a computer would be at least a 500 gigabyte hard drive, a dual core processor, at least 4 gigs of RAM, and onboard graphics. Well, this was before real onboard graphics, so it's not going to have any real gaming potential. Now, there are some PCs that you can buy right from, Wally World or Best Buy that don't even have a graphics card in it, and you don't need one because the onboard graphics is actually good enough to run gaming. Not very many, but there are some. For the most part, you're going to need to buy a graphics card straight up. But sometimes they have really decent ones. I'm not going to lie to you. Alright, so I have the screws mounted now. And now I'm going to pick this up. I apologize for the screen blur and any other, ill effects that you get. And my hand. And let me stand up. Oop. Don't mean to drop you, son. And there you go. It has now been installed. Now the smarter I should have done was install the SATA cables before I did that, but I didn't. So now I'm going to reinstall my power supply. I apologize if you get any funky scenery here. Well, you know what? Let me do it this way. Let me lean it so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm putting there you go. Power supply is back in. And I'm reinstalling the DVD drive. Now, I didn't even think about this, but I have something else I can lean this against. Ta-da! Slide in the SATA cable. SATA cables are really easy. They're self-explanatory. If they don't go in, it's because you don't have it flipped the right way. Here I am fighting with one too, right? And bam! Crap. Alright, so then with the niftiness of this case, everything is just slide and click. And there you go. I have now upgraded the RAM to 3 gigs of RAM and upgraded the hard drive to now 880 gigs of hard drive space. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a message, and I will have this posted probably tomorrow. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see me talking about it on Twitter right now, and because I'm excited about it. And the next video will be installing the graphics card. I have to tinker with that for a few minutes because I have to make it fit, and this is going to be interesting. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.